Howdy doodly do, everybody. Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me and just enjoying the content that I put out. I really appreciate it. I build these things because I have a lot of fun and I just kind of want to share them with you guys. So I'm really grateful for you all. And so thank you for joining me. I want to share with you guys something that I wasn't able to show in the last time we were here. But let's just run up here to the, oh yeah, Red Rocket Radio Pop. Something I didn't share last time was the fact that this sign, the Radio Bop, is made using what he could find from other Red Rocket stations, because they always just say Red Rocket. Well, how do you get radio and bop from Red Rocket? So obviously he found some other signs to use some other letters, but he used the R in Rocket, but then just blocked it off. So you could only see what looks like a P. And he put this together the best way he could, so it's not all lined up too great. But he turned a T into an I, and just, yeah. I'm pretty happy with how that one turned out. And here we go. And there's Johnny Fonzie. Yeah, another day of hard work, Johnny Fonzie, but hey, you keep going with that radio station, my friend. And yeah, he usually sits there, and yeah. Okay, so, oh yes, and one other quick thing. Here is a better shot. As I said in the last video, I was going to show this place off when there was more light. So here we go. This is what clean filtered water and fresh fertilizer can do for the Commonwealth. Just a lot of plants are growing here, and again there's a pile of fresh human manure, and again some splashback. And yeah, it's a noticeable difference in the daylight. You can see that, hey, life is starting to grow back here. And a bit better look at the, hello puppy, at the construction that they're starting over here. And they're starting, eventually they're going to get a wall put up pretty much in line with this, so that a lot of the smell from here doesn't actually filter into there. But he's not in a huge hurry to do that. It took him a long time to just get everything built up in there. So, let us go and share with you the other reason that we're here. The main reason we're here. Here we go. This is, let's see, where is she? Is she here? Are you kidding me? There she is. This is Ruby. Now, Ruby is amazing. She is an amazing woman. She's living here. She's been farming here. And you can see she's got herself some good crops going. And looks like she's recently harvested them. And what makes her amazing is this is her car. Now, what's so amazing about that? Because Charlotte's got her car up there? Yeah, no. This is Ruby's car. This is where Ruby parked just before the war. The war happened, boom, Ruby and her car survived here at Forest Grove before it became a marsh. So she has been here since since the war. This is what makes Ruby so remarkable. Johnny Fonzie came and she was already here. And she's made up this place to be her own. And for the longest time, because she didn't have anything like that shower outhouse and stuff up there, she did build all of this stuff. She grabbed the lumber and blue tarps and metal poles and stuff like that. And she ripped out most of her seats, but she's got some storage. She's got some of her fresh produce in those little coolers there. She's got purified water there, food, caravan lunch. She's got a pillow that's kind of bunched up against that first aid kit because, well, the first aid kit kind of sticks out a bit in the car. So she put the pillow up there and it's just all bunched up in there. And oh yeah, and let's see, come on, stop walking. Okay, there we go. She's got some food cooking up in there. Let's see if we can get a close look. Nope. I just shot her thing. Oh well. Anyway, you can see she's got a backup fusion cell to power her cooking stove. She's got a carrot in there. And she too is utilizing her center console for drinks, condiments, and she did have a dog. And yeah, he didn't make it. The radiation that ghoulified her, yeah, it killed her dog. And so she misses him every day. But she is hoping that someday she'll have another puppy. That another puppy will come by and she'll be able to, that he'll want to stay. Or she'll want to stay, whichever. That the puppy will want to stay. And let's see. Oh yes, she did make this. It is a it's a moisture evaporator. It grabs the moisture from the air, pours down in here, filters into this. So then she just opens up the lid there and scoops out whatever water she wants. And it's powered by this battery. Doesn't take much, but the battery does power it. And you can see it's kind of filtering out the toxic radiation from the water as it's sucking in moisture up there. It's pumping out all the bad stuff and then putting in cleaner water. It's still not perfectly purified. She still needs to kind of, filter it a bit better, but it is far less radioactive. And she herself has stayed away from radiation. Take things one day at a time. My dear, you've done a wonderful job of that. She's got herself some stuff set up so that she can wipe off the sweat and things like that. And she doesn't need a lot of space, so she doesn't take a lot of space. But she's happy about her little homestead, and back over here, she's got some more of her stuff in her trunk, and means of keeping her roof over her roof. And she too has her windows work, but let's see. Yeah, she's got this one open, and she's got her door open so she can get some cross breeze coming through. But as you can see here, she's got some caps, and there's her condiments for cooking and things like that. Her radio still works, and she's really grateful that Johnny Fonzie is producing some more radio content for her to listen to. Oh yes, and let's see. Back there is where she's got her bathroom stuff. She's got soap. She still brushes her teeth, washes her face, does the best she can for her skin as she can. And there's her dog's collar on her pillow. Oh yes. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot that. Let's see. Can we see it? Yes. Probably shoot it again. Can I? Please say I can. There we go. She's got a fixin' things, basic repairs, advanced projects, instructions to repair your fusion-powered generator. So she's able to keep her car maintained. And she helped with the fusion generators up at the Red Rocket Radio Bob. And yeah, she's got this. She has learned a lot. She's been able to keep this vehicle maintained, building some other stuff, putting this together. And she's got more storage, some backup water here, some things for, some other things she needs, other foodstuffs and things like that. Storage. But she's also got this for protection in case some attacks come from over here. She's got defensive wall, and she's even got a mine set up so that when it goes off, I mean, basically it's kind of like a claymore. The explosion goes in there, and she's got enough weight and such stuck on this, and it's far enough away from her vehicle. It just basically blasts outward. To anybody close enough, it's devastating. But yeah, she's got, this is filled with stuff. All this stuff has got things in it to create a lot of weight for protection. And let's see if we can get in here. Some cement. Pallets. She's got this little lantern. Kind of give her some light at night. And, oh yes, and she is doing her best to stay away from radiation, because she has kind of figured out that, yeah, she knows that ghouls go feral. She's had her share over the last 210 years of feral ghouls just running through and hoarding and attacking. Not really attacking her, but attacking her friends, caravans, people that just are traveling, and suddenly feral ghouls come running up. And she's had her share of bigotry because, of her skin condition. And she's very kind, she's very sweet. She's like a lot of ghouls, where they're very nice, very polite, very kind. And, you're like, hey, I want to trade with you. Hey, I want to send you to another location. Hey, I want to send you to work this location over here. And they're like, hey, sure, no problem, whatever you need. They're very helpful, kind, compassionate, and accommodating. Then you get a few assholes like Sinjin, he's just an asshole. He's an asshole because he's hanging around radiation. Ruby here and a lot of the other ghouls who haven't turned feral have kind of either unknowingly, or in Ruby's case, she's mostly knowingly avoiding radiation. Yes, it has made them nigh on immortal. They can be shot to death or crushed to death, but time won't kill them. But she's also figured out that if she stays around radiation, there's a doctor that she's got a place up over ArcJet. She's got a place over by ArcJet, surrounded by nuclear waste. She's put the nuclear waste there. She's surrounded by nuclear waste, and she's like, well, it regenerates my health. Yeah, no. What it's doing is it's destroying your brain. You, lady, doctor, are going to go feral because you're sticking around radiation. So the radiation is still, it's fucking with your brain. It's going to rot your brain so you turn feral. Ruby here, she's not going to go feral because the amounts of radiation that she does get is basically from the rad storms and maybe a little bit from, not even really from the water anymore, because she's been doing a pretty good job of filtering it and boiling out any additional radiation or toxins or heavy metals in the water and stuff like that. So she's done a really good job of taking care of herself. And she's going to continue doing so. So, yeah, she is not going to go feral because she is staying away from radiation. I've repeated myself numerous times, but that's what she's figured out. That's why ferals go crazy eventually. Why ferals go crazy eventually? No, why ghouls go feral eventually. See, Heather has even heard that. Folks say that all ghouls go feral. It's just a matter of time. Yeah, it's a matter of time if you hang out at a bunch of radiation. If you avoid the radiation, boom, you're not going to go feral. So, anyway, hopefully Ruby here will be able to find a puppy that she can lavish her love on. And you know, she doesn't even care what kind of puppy. She hasn't, there's Zeke here. She knows dogs exist. And, you know, healthy-ish dogs exist, as well as the ghoulified dogs. But she just hasn't found one that's either wanted to stay or has just been wanting to wander around or has been like a feral ghoul and just brain rotted enough that it attacks anything. And she's had to put down a few. She hates that. But anyway, thought I'd share. This is Ruby's homestead. Built it herself. And she has lived here for over 200 years. She's happy. So thank you all for joining me. And remember, be excellent to each other and to yourself, and party on. Thank you all so much for joining me. Have a good one.